Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the fourth and hopefully final developers note for December and this year. In Asia, it's almost New Year already, so yeah, let's hope there isn't any more stuff here. But yeah, Vespa is on a communication streak. I wonder if they can keep this up in the future as well. But so far, let's see what they have to share with us this time. The post is mainly about the Lil Raider content and how they want to go on about them. The main concern being the imprinted stats that they provide and that there is no real connection to the game with them. And of course, the whole line called Friends collaboration, which is like, yeah, whatever it was. So as they say, they are planning to delete the contents of the Lil Raiders, including the Lil Raider house. And this is bound to be happen in January. Now they say that the sale of the Lil Raider products will be discontinued during the updates on January 11th. So if you still want to spend your resources on these for whatever reason, then you can do so until then. Also, the Lil Raiders that could be obtained as a reward through the Guild Conquest or World Boss content will be removed. They will be deactivating the functions that were provided in the Lil Raider house, so all the exploring and stuff. And not this sentence I'm not quite sure about. So they say, please note that the players will be able to use items such as awakening materials and tickets for legendary raiders before the actual deletion of the content. So one way to read this is that they will provide some means for you to actually use those stuff. The other is that you just have to use your stuff because after that it's just deleted. My money would be on the second option, so I'm just burning through all my hoarded Lil Raider related stuff trying to get rid of them in the next 2 weeks until this gets deleted, but I could be wrong here. Anyway, moving on, afterwards the Lil Raiders will be available as pets in the game. These will be accompanying you to battles and field maps, but they will not be actively participating in the battles, so they do not fight, they are just there for you. The line friends, Lil Raiders, will not be doing this because of contract limitations. And pets will not be obtainable anymore after the deletion of the Lil Raider content. As soon as the auction house system is implemented, pets will only be available for purchase through this system. Now this is an interesting thing because I thought the auction house was to be there for players to trade among themselves. So that means that only old accounts will be able to have these, and then if someone decides to sell one, then you might buy one of these. That's questionable. They do say that this will be the same for limited edition costumes as well. So, but that would be weird because what? All right, we'll see. If they provide new limited edition costumes, then those should be obtainable, but maybe they won't be doing that anymore. This also suggests that they will not be doing sales for the old costumes anymore, which is too sad because I still want that Sarah one. Someone sell it to me, thanks. So here is the fun part, how the stats will work. So and this is some. All right, let's read it and I will laugh later. So we are planning to link imprinting stats to account levels. Yeah, lol. Imprinting stats will be assigned for each of the levels, and players will be able to awaken them gradually with rubies. For example, if a player reaches level 30 with their account, an imprinting stat for that level will appear. So this is like what we have with classes, just this time with your team level. The effects will be shown as the Lil Raider 0 star effect. So if you had a pet at 0 star, then you will get this stat at, say, level 30. If the player decides to awaken the effect additionally, you have to consume rubies, alright? As for the amount of rubies that will be consumed, they are applying the appropriate value that was used for summoning Lil Raiders. So I guess they like take an average and calculate from there, okay? In simple words, the awakening cost for imprinting stats will be similar to the cost that was used to awaken legendary Lil Raiders, alright? The imprinting stats of Line Friends Raider, which was not obtainable anymore due to the IP contract, will be obtainable when reaching high account levels. So you can get now the line stats when you reach high account levels. So you have to level up, which is funny because I have several friends here. Yes, I'm totally looking at you, who are very active players, but they do not like to farm daily and stuff. So their levels are relatively low compared to their account strength, and now they are kind of forced to try and level up. All right. Meanwhile, I'm just, yeah, all right, okay. For players who own Lil Raiders, imprinting stats of all the Lil Raiders you own will be opened regardless of the account level, but this will be only at their base level, so at their 0 level. And to awaken the effect, in order to awaken the effects, our players will have to level up to the level that has been requested. That means that, for instance, if you need, like, I don't know, level 100 for a 3-star legendary effect, then you should get the base effect by default, but unless you hit level 100, you will not be able to get the 3-star version. Okay. All right. Interesting. This is also, yeah, we'll see how this actually works out. They are, so in the final verse, they are planning to implement these changes during the second updates in January or the first updates in February. So I guess the deletion will start around January 11th, or maybe they just stop the sale of products here, and then they start deleting the stuff and implementing this new imprinting system that they have talked about here. All right. They will provide more details. So this kind of suggests that they will be definitely providing more information throughout the, or more dev notes through January. One thing I'm kind of wondering about is the incubator sales, and that was also in the comments here. Like, yeah, they just recently came out and people have spent rubies on them. Thankfully, I only bought one per account, so I didn't go ham on them. But yeah, it would be kind of nice if they refunded those. And yeah, I mean, some people are like, yeah, we should get our money back for the line friends or whatever. I personally don't feel too bad about the loss of this feature. I've never really been a big fan of the Lil Raiders themselves and the whole stats being connected to them, and this new system that just requires so many clicks and for you to keep track of real time. That's just not really my thing. So I personally don't mind that they will be gone. We will see how this whole level and unlocking thing works out. Especially for people who already own these pets, and how it will work out for them. And finally, yeah, the whole pushing of this auction house system, there is a lot of concern about this and a lot of gloom and doom in the community. Can't say I'm super hyped about it. It could be decent. I have some ideas that could even work out, depends on what will be allowed in the auction house, and I've started like kind of preparing my accounts for that. But yeah, kind of worried also that this could cause more harm than good, and that this might be more of a business decision than something that is made for the actual good of the game. But yeah, I guess we will find out when they do share more details. Until now, it seems that this last post was just about the line friends being deleted. All right, I'll stop rambling on, guys. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for staying with me all along in 2021. And I'll see you in 2022. Until then, this has been Cloudie. Bye-bye.